Greetings, demons, and welcome to another monthly collection haul, whatever video, where I just kind of go over all the random garbage that I picked up over the last month. And you may notice I'm in a slightly different location. I'm just in the office where I record most of my videos. Right now we are dealing with some renovations, essentially, and I just can't be set up in the living room right now. There just isn't the space. But that does mean we do get to have a change of scenery for once, and I actually get to use my little cutting mat on video for once, because that never actually happens, because I intended to do that with the Warhammer videos, then that just never happened. But yeah, let's get into it.
Not the leader of a cult, RabbitWithAxe.
And to start off with, this is a relatively smaller haul compared to the last few months, but I did get two controllers, just the regular Robot White Xbox Series controllers. I needed a new one for the living room, and then we set up a Xbox One in the bedroom, which just basically meant I also needed a controller for there, because I think I mentioned in the video before, all my Xbox controllers, other than the two that were in, well, the three that were in use, are just broken, and a lot of them have been dismantled because I've been trying to do shell swaps and stuff like that. But either way, we needed more controllers, and yeah, there was a sale on at the time, so I only got like £10 off these, but still, every little helps, and we need them anyway. So yeah, these are currently in use, which is why I just have the boxes, but yeah, some Robot White Xbox Series controllers. I like the Series controller. I think it is the best Xbox controller, which I know is a bit controversial. I'm sure plenty of people will prefer the classic 360 controller, which I do like. But yeah, for me, it just comes down to I like the modern feel. I like the full functionality, and just how well the connectivity works. Like, the fact is, my living room controller has not been connecting properly. The actual Xbox One controller connected to the Xbox One S, and since having the Series controller, works perfectly. Doesn't have desync. When it needs syncing, it syncs like immediately. It's just been good in general. But enough with that. We'll just go over. We'll go over some of my Nintendo rewards. I picked up the Star Fox My Nintendo Reward mouse mat. It's just a basic, cheapo mouse mat, but it's nice enough. I'm probably not going to use this. I'm probably going to try and preserve this in some way. I might put it in a frame or something. But yeah, I'm really liking Star Fox. I was going to do content on it. I haven't ended up doing it. I might do a review or something at some point. But yeah, just some My Nintendo stuff. Was like 400 or 500 My Nintendo points. So yeah, perfectly nice to pick up. And alongside that, I did also get, I have to change the order of the pile I have here, I did also get the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream keychain, which, yeah, just, I had enough points, I thought may as well. I've been enjoying Tomodachi Life enough. I will make another video on Tomodachi Life on the full game at some point. I just haven't got around to it yet. I haven't played that much, but what I have played I have enjoyed. A good game. It is a good game. Both of these are really good games. And, yeah, it's just good to see Nintendo continuing to actually produce like little stuff like this, especially because, you know, Club Nintendo hasn't existed for years, and that's where I used to get all this kind of stuff from. You know, and with gold points not being a thing anymore from My Nintendo, at least, we're still getting like decent and relevant little merchandise items, which I do appreciate. And then this one isn't from My Nintendo, at least I didn't get it from My Nintendo, but obviously, and we'll get to it in a moment, Splatoon Raiders did release, and with my pre-order I did get a little lanyard, which is neat, which is cool enough. Probably never use this, but yeah, it was just a bonus item, so can't really complain about that. Now I need to figure out where I actually have to put any of this stuff, because I did not set up this space properly to actually facilitate everything. What should I do next? We'll do mystery stuff. Starting off, I did get one of these, I don't know what they are, like gacha machine things, for little Mario-themed ball games. And yeah, with this one, it's just a little launcher. I don't think I'm going to be able to capture it on camera very well. But yeah, you just fire the little ball, and in theory, you can get it into a pipe. I'm not very good at this, as you can tell. I don't know if this is like a strategy, but yeah, it's just a very basic little keychain game. I like this kind of stuff. There's little knickknacks, little gacha stuff. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it in the pipe realistically. I'm not going to waste too much time with this. But yeah, I like this kind of It's kind of a little tat, I guess, and some classic 3D Mario renders from like New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Yeah, neat enough little thing, little trinket, and yeah, I can't have spent more than like £4 on it. It is what it is. Something that I have spent way more than £4 on. Who knew that Kinder Joy had a Super Mario collaboration? So I do have all the different eggs here. So we've got the red Mario egg, we've got the green Luigi egg, we've got the yellow Wario egg, and the blue Toad blue egg. And yeah, I have actually got a lot more than just that. But we'll go over the different little collectibles that I've got from them. So I've got 2 of these, so I'll start with them. We've got little like keychain clip things of piranha plants, which I like piranha plants enough. These are not the most interesting thing in the world, but yeah, they just have a little clip on, so you can put them on a bag or put them on a case or anything like that. Neat enough little trinket. What else have we got? We've got this little, I don't know what to describe it as, like little fidget toy of a walnut mushroom. A little pushy thing. I don't know what these are actually called, but a little fidget toy. Which is neat enough. I like mushrooms. They're a neat bit of iconography. Speaking of mushrooms, we've got a highlighter pen. Take that off. I'm sorry about the lighting, by the way. It's just this area is not set up for it. But yeah, a little highlighter pen in a little block, and it's a walnut mushroom again, which is very nice. We've got a little bag tag with, you can actually open this up for a hidden message on the inside. It did come with a little piece of card, I just don't have anything on it. But yeah, a little bag tag with a one-up block, or a question mark block, or whatever you want to call it, which is fine enough. Knock that over. We've got a blooper little clip. I don't know what kind of thing you'd be clipping with this, but a little blooper. I do like bloopers. Bloopers are one of my favourites. And we've also got another one of those fidget things. These are supposed to have like little hanging strings on them. But Bowser with a little fidget on it. So yeah, nice enough. A lot of this is like very common art, so I'm sure you've seen a lot of these renders before and stuff. We've got Mario pencil topper, so you just put your pencil through it. There's a little rubber band to hold it in place, but yeah, just a classic Mario. We've also got a keychain type thing of Toad. Just classic Toad there. Very nice. We have a pencil topper of Peach, which is very nice. Not something that I'd necessarily just buy myself, but it's neat enough. We've got a green Yoshi. I actually did get 2 of these, but my partner wanted one, so gave one to her. She also has a red mushroom version of that. And then finally, for the Mario stuff anyway, we have a Spiny clip as well, which I love Spinies. So yeah, just a nice little selection of Kinder Joy items. I'm realizing that I keep knocking the stand, so you're slowly just adjusting the view. Sorry about that. But yeah, just Kinder Joy stuff. If you aren't aware of what Kinder Joy is, traditionally this is what Americans got instead of Kinder Eggs, because there's regulations around toys being in chocolate eggs, apparently, in the US. I think that's been tuned back a bit in more recent years, but Joys are everywhere now. But yeah, they usually have more interesting toys. They have a lot of like Funko stuff. Funko Jurassic World is in them a lot. But yeah, alongside these Mario ones, there's also Minecraft. Same sort of thing, just this is Minecraft instead. There's only one version with green. And yeah, I just got a little gold armor Alex. It's neat enough. I think last month I showed off there was a zombie that I got from one of these. It's cool. It's a neat little thing. This one's got the little hanger, just like some of the Mario ones. But yeah, there we go, my Kinder Joy stuff. And I guess that just leaves us with the thing that I showed at the very start, which is this little Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's racing car thing. I threw away the packaging already, so I don't actually remember what these are called. But Foxy's one of my favourites. I prefer Funtime Foxy specifically. But yeah, neat little Foxy in a car. You can't pose him or anything, but he does have working wheels, so it's a nice little toy. It'll go on the shelf and it'll just kind of stay there forever. But yeah, I like my racing stuff, my little go-karts and stuff like that, my Mario Kart stuff especially. And this kind of fits that vibe, even though it's bigger than like the Hot Wheels Mario Kart stuff or whatever, but yeah, it's just a neat little thing, a little chibi Foxy in there. And I do like that the headlights like his eyes. So one of them's broken, but the other one's fine. Both of them on the back are broken, interestingly. But yeah, your little Foxy license plate and stuff. It's a nice little thing. It's a nice little toy. But yeah, that's it for my little trinkets and stuff. So we'll move on to games. And starting off with probably the biggest of like importance item, Super Mario 64. I finally picked it up for N64. I've been over this before when I got Lilac Wars for Star Fox 64. I don't own an N64. I have no plans to get an N64. However, I really like emulating and ROM hacking Super Mario 64. And while I, have always owned in some form Mario 64 officially, whether that be through Virtual Console or eShop releases, or obviously the All-Stars, 3D All-Stars collection, I've never owned the actual cartridge, and I've kind of felt a bit bad about that recently, especially because I've been doing a lot more emulation in my personal life, especially coming off the Pow Kitty video, which I did get this before making the Pow Kitty video, just for reference. I've had this for a little while, just haven't covered it in a video, but yeah, it is used. It has little JS on it. I assume that's the initials of the kid that owned this, but otherwise pretty good overall condition. As I don't own an N64, so I can't test it, but I'm sure it works fine. It did say tested and working in the listing, but I didn't spend too much on it, thankfully. I don't think the person quite understood. The N64 games are kind of valuable, especially Mario 64 is one of the more valuable ones. Not notoriously expensive, but just like, I paid £4 for this, I'm going to be honest. Like, I feel like I did a bit of daylight robbery on this person, but yeah, Mario 64, it's now officially in my collection. I now don't have to feel bad about the fact I've been emulating it. And yeah, there's only so far you can get by excusing it as, oh, well, I own it on Wii Virtual Console. Oh, I own it on, I own Super Mario 64 DS. Like, there's only so far you can get with stuff like that. So yeah, finally have the cartridge. I'm going to start slowly transferring my ROMs to be actual copies of my cartridge rather than just ones from online. But yeah, I guess we'll stay on Nintendo. We'll go through all of my regular Nintendo Switch games. So I'll just go through the order that they're in. In the pile, we got Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports, which was just a discount game that I just thought I'd pick up, digital coding box, whatever. But yeah, I like these random licensed games. I always think they're a bit fun. Nickelodeon does a lot of them, DreamWorks does a lot of them, and yeah, Looney Tunes is just one that I don't have. I don't know if I have any. I have one Looney Tunes game in my collection for the Wii, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, just a neat little thing. Speaking of kids tie-in media, we've got Disney Illusion Island. Just another thing where I was just like, I'll pick it up. It seemed like a good idea. It's a platformer. I haven't actually played it yet. Apparently it's pretty good. I've heard good things. It's one of the more recent Mickey Mouse bits of content. It has the more modern Mickey design. And yeah, just looked interesting. Was cheap enough. Can't really complain. I've already done a video on this in its entirety, but Cruise and Blast. In Europe, for some reason, we only got the download code version. I understand now, since doing the video on it, that in the US I actually got a cartridge, which is really annoying that we didn't get that in Europe, especially because this is now a delisted game. But yeah, I've already made a full video on it, so if you want to know more details about this, check out that video. I'll try and leave a card or whatever, all that YouTube nonsense. And yeah, I also picked up Minecraft. So I already had Minecraft as a digital copy. I thought it was time, basically. Like, I need to actually put my money where my mouth is when it comes to the physical versus digital debate. And the Switch was the only platform I don't own a physical copy of Minecraft. I own it on... actually, I don't own it on 3DS. I need to get it on new 3DS still. But I own it digitally on there. But yeah, I own the 360, the Xbox One version, the PS Vita version, PS3 version, PS4 version, and now the Switch version as well. I feel like I'm missing some of them that I have, but I have a pretty extensive Minecraft physical collection. Not of every game. I don't have, Nintendo Switch Edition. I don't think I even got a physical release, but I now own Minecraft Bedrock on Switch as a cartridge, which does include the Super Mario DLC, which is a big thing on the basis of it's on the cartridge. So that's permanent, essentially. Like, it can be completely offline. I still have that content, which is nice. But yeah, just Minecraft on Switch. Can't really complain about it. And yeah, once again, decent price. And then that leaves us with, I've already mentioned it in this video, but Switch 2 release. We got Splatoon Raiders. I haven't played it yet. I've been meaning to. I just haven't got around to it. But I've been very excited about this one. I've mentioned it in previous videos. Splatoon Raiders is very much like, this is my first Splatoon proper. I own Splatoon 2 and 3. I own Splatoon 1 as well on Wii U. And I've not put much time into any of them because I got them all, other than Splatoon 1 Wii U, I got them all in, waiting for Splatoon Raiders to come out. But yeah, I've been hearing great things. Apparently it's been selling really well. And yeah, picked up a physical copy because, of course, and very excited to actually, sit down and actually play it because, yeah, I like Splatoon. I like Splatoon as a concept more than anything, which is why I just haven't really put that much time into any of the previous games. But Splatoon Raiders is definitely going to be the one that I probably start with. Also, some of you may have already noticed, yeah, this Minecraft is a US copy. It's a ESRB copy. And if you look, the spines aren't aligned. So Japanese Switch games are also like this, where the name is at the top of the spine. I didn't know that was the case for ESRB games, but apparently it is. So, yeah, NTSC region, have it at the top. PAL region, have it in the middle. Whatever Japan's region 4 or whatever it is. If that's wrong, that's definitely wrong. They also have it at the top like America, but just an interesting little thing, because Switch 2 games are all like this, where they have it at the top, so I don't know. But yeah, that is my Nintendo stuff, and I did pick up 2 games for the other platforms. So I've already done a video on this. Campaign Evolved, I did pick it up. I don't own a series console. I know I have all the controls and stuff. I play on PC. I want a physical copy. You can't get a physical copy for the PC version. So I bought it on Steam, and I also, a while back pre-ordered Campaign Evolved on Xbox Series. I was tempted to get it on PS5. The only reason I didn't is because when this goes on the shelf, I put series games with Xbox One games. I just mix them. The spines are near identical, and there are a few cross-gen games that just have a generic Xbox spine that are technically Xbox One games, but can play on Xbox Series X with decent upgrades. So yeah, it made more sense for me to just get it on Xbox Series, and yeah, I'll probably get the PS5 version eventually just because I think it's funny, but I don't own current gen consoles. I play everything on PC. And that leads into, I picked it up. I've said in a previous video that I was planning on getting it eventually. I think I even said that before the announcement of the All Digital Future. I want to make sure I own Astro Bot, because at the end of the day, I don't have plans right now, at least, to get a PS5 console, and PS6 is looking to not be able to play discs. So I don't want to feel bad when I eventually emulate this game. That's the long and short of it. I was very excited for the prospect of this coming to PC eventually. The developers have even said that they were wanting that to happen. It didn't, and then obviously All Digital Future happened. So we're at a point where this is going to be the only way to own this game. And yeah, I got it from Temu, I think, for like 28 quid or something. It wasn't a terrible price. It was better than Amazon was selling it for, so picked it up from there, which I don't usually use Temu. Occasionally they'll have really good deals on stuff, but yeah, generally Banggood or AliExpress or Alibaba, they're way better for that kind of thing. But yeah, I picked up Astro Bot. It's my only PS5 game. I'm probably going to pick up Marvel's Wolverine just because I like Marvel games, and once again, I just want to have a copy of it for the future. Same with Spider-Man 2, though I own that on Steam already, because it actually got a PC release. But yeah, when it comes to these 2 games, it's very much just, I want physical representation on my, on my shelf, regardless of what happens in the future. And yeah, that really is what it comes down to with most of these. I could have bought any number of these, and some of these, Looney Tunes Heroes and Cruis'n Blast are both digital games, and Minecraft I already own digitally, but, I want to put my money where my mouth is when it comes to, the physical digital debate, and I believe that it is important to, have these games physically. And I guess that is one other thing. It's not really game related. I don't even know where it actually is in the room. I know it's in here somewhere. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm not actually sure where it is. It should be in the office somewhere. I just can't see them right now. I can't seem to find them. But I bought a spool of DVD-Rs, DVD plus Rs, because I'm going to make backups of my GOG games and some of the DRM free games that are on Steam that I have, because I believe in preservation, essentially. I want to own my games, and just because, PC is now all digital and the future of consoles is going to be all digital, I want to try and own, in a physical sense, as much content as, I own virtually, as, digitally, whatever you want to say. And a lot of that just comes down to, I have Halo Campaign Evolved on Steam, but now I own it physically as well. Astro Boy in the future, like I feel all right emulating something if I own it. Same with like Minecraft. It's just like I now own the Switch version definitively. Like it doesn't matter what happens in the future with Minecraft, with Microsoft, with Nintendo, anything. I own Minecraft on Switch. Like that is a thing that I do. And same with Super Mario 64. As I kept saying, like I finally feel all right that I emulate that game and ROM hack it and stuff, because I now have the cartridge. I now actually physically own it. And and worst case scenario, if I fall out of love with gaming at some point in the future, I can sell this stuff. And people want it, most likely. I mean, I can't guarantee that, but the chances are pretty good that people will want to buy this stuff in the future. And I'll at least make some money back on it. But that is really what it comes down to. And that is everything that we have to go over. So I'm not going to turn this into a ramble about ownership and physical media versus digital media and stuff like that. So let's just get to our conclusion, I guess. But there we have it with my July pickups. I'd say it was less than last time. I feel like I had a lot more to say about the individual things, but things have been a bit messy. I think this is the first video in a week, so sorry about that. But with that being said, it's going to be it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it, subscribe and enter, and remember bells to never upload. Otherwise, complete your feelings on anything that I discussed or showed or whatever in this video. And I'm getting a temperature warning on my phone recording this, so I'm going to say bye, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Look at the screen, you'll be fine. Culture's a disease, but we'll survive. I just wanna taste